Alright, today we're going to be looking at this log splitter. I've got a manual log splitter. Want to put some wheels underneath it, make it easier to move around because it's really heavy. And it's easier to take the log splitter to the logs than bring a whole pile of logs to the log splitter. Okay, first step is going to be to take this bracket off of the transmission assembly itself. Alright, we got the bracket off. Here's the transmission. And we just need to shorten this thing. Okay, so we've marked where we want to cut this bracket off, so let's have at it. Okay, I've decided that we're just going to take this piece we cut off, this piece we cut off of it, mount it on top of it, and we'll just weld it right on there, and that'll be a nice platform for it to sit on. So first I got to grind up everything so it welds good. Okay, we're all prepped up. Let's get set to weld. Alright, with the bracket all welded together, we had to figure out how to attach this red piece that's going to be the base of the thing. So we figured it out, drilled some holes, and we bolted it all together. Next day of working on this cart for the log splitter. Little redesign plan. We have on this end the brackets we cut out yesterday. We welded it to this red piece of the scrap I had laying around, and we have a tongue that we've welded on the end of it. This is going to be the tongue that hooks to the back of the trailer. This is the bottom of it here. We got a piece of axle rod that we're going to use, make an axle, mount these two tires somewhere at this end of it. So first we need to bulk this thing up a little bit, make it a little bit more sturdy. So we're going to be cutting up some scrap metal and bolting and or welding it on. So here we go. Next, we had to bolt the axle on using U-bolts. Next, I welded some angle iron to the axle to secure it in place, and then we welded some washers to the axle to act as wheel stops. Next, we installed the tires on the axles, secured them with cotter pins. Then we flipped it over and set the log splitter on top of it. See how it would fit. Then I bolted the log splitter to the cart with 4 bolts. Then I had to bolt an extension onto the end of the tongue that would be able to attach to the trailer. Alright, it's finally time to hook this thing up to the tractor and pull it out to the log pile and see how well it works.